Test. Alright, what's up everybody? I hope you guys are having a good day, because I just got here to ruin it for you. This is a Troz. Come on, Ryu, I expect better from you. I didn't realize that we had nobody set up to commentate this match. I was actually out running, and my phone, you know, vibrated, and I checked it, and it was Discord, and it was somebody sitting there saying that we needed commentators. I had to finish my run though, so 8 miles, easy peasy. I'm almost dead. I'm out of shape. I can't do 8 miles. Don't worry, Ryu. Everybody pronounces my name wrong. Ooh, unfortunately, Quoooo does not get a 0 ink. Oh, are you trying to tell me to go away, guest? I can leave, man. I can leave. Alright, that's not bad. Quoooo got a 1 ink. I mean, it's the most common, but I'm right there with you, Turtle. I actually told Toads a few hours ago that he was going to lose, and I said I was on Team Quoooo. Oh, bugs can't hide. I love you. You're always there with the timestamps. So apparently they are about 3 minutes behind, which isn't bad at all, considering the fact their PBs are what, like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, something around that difference. I think it's like 5 minutes. I think Quoo's around 158, 157, and Toads is 152, 52. So Quoo's keeping this close. Thank you, Toads. I appreciate that. A Gurdorja Fishne. If I could cut any dungeon, which one would it be? I think I'm gonna have to go with what Quoooo said. Temple of Droplets. Temple of Droplets is one of the longer dungeons overall. It's probably my least favorite, and the biggest issue is the fact that it's got Octorok. Well, I don't know. I think I might actually have to go DHC. DHC is the longest. It's got body in it. So yeah, I'd cut I'd cut DHC. And Toads messed up the Rock's Cape fight. Oh my goodness. Can we get somebody who's actually good at this game, please? Please? I've actually never timed it, Moby, but TOD might be one of the shorter ones. I always feel so long to me, though. Plus, it's got Octo, so that's part of my hatred for it. But I'd easily cut DHC. I mean, DHC is almost, what, half the run? Let's be serious. So the good thing is with Toads messing up that strategy, it gives Quoooo a little bit of time to catch up if he has a good fight there. I mean, it's not like Toads lost a whole lot of time, but anytime that he misses out on gaining, Quoooo can catch up, so. Well, see, the problem is if we got rid of Temple of Droplets, then we'd miss out on Waifu. Quoooo got his his OGs really quickly, so that's good. Not a lot of time wasted messing around with the Ocarina glitches. And for anybody who doesn't know, the Ocarina glitch, the reason why you can walk through people there is it works on the stairwell, and it actually changes your Z coordinate, just your height, so it actually registers you on a different height than the people that are actually standing there, so that's why you're able to walk through them. You're not actually walking through them according to the game, because you're on a different height. I imagine most people in here watching this tournament know about it by now, since, I mean, this tournament's been going on for a decent bit, but I figured I'd still explain it just in case. Exactly, we need to find a well, there actually is a manipulation for Octo. I want to say it was Wind Mask, he found it a while ago, but it isn't used because it requires like an extra save and quit, and on top of it requiring an extra save and quit, it also Octo only does like a charge still, so it's not much of a time saver. It's definitely not a time saver if you get a random 0 ink, but if you get a if you get a 1 ink, which is more than likely going to happen, I'm pretty sure the manipulation doesn't save time, or it does by just a little tiny bit, so it's just not worth it. Oh, you didn't know about this tournament until this morning? Well, hey, welcome, Vlad. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Glad to see new faces in here. Yeah, this tournament's been going on for a little over a month now. We still got a few races left. So this is, according, like it says on the stream, this is the winners bracket semifinals. So we got quite a few more races left to go in this tournament overall. A whole bunch of races left to go. A bunch of good ones too. And Quoooo got the Rockscape fight there, so that's good. I'm gonna catch him up a little bit with Toads. Today we have no more races today of Minish Cap. Our next race is going to be tomorrow. We actually have 2 races tomorrow. One I think at 11 AM and one at like 10 PM. I'll have to check real quick. Yeah, tomorrow we have 2 races, 11 AM and 10 PM. Oh, Vlad, that's disappointing, man. TMC is a really good game. If you ever got time, I would recommend finishing it up. Why has no TMC runner made a creepypasta about Octo? Because we all love Octo too much. So, Toads went for... There's a new strat that just recently got found, and we can... After you kill the 2 ball and chain guys that Toads did, which, ooh, Toads messed up the strat there. He hit one of the bombs in the airstream, and the airstream will actually still move the bombs around. So it's supposed to be in the top section there. But a couple rooms before Toads killed ball and chain guys, there's a small key that will spawn. If you play the ocarina at the exact right frame, it'll activate the ocarina glitch. We have multiple ocarina glitches in this game, like they all are different in their own way, and that one will actually save about 30 seconds because you don't have to do you don't have to do 4 different rooms. You just skip right past them after you do it. Oh, thank you, Toads. I could have sworn it did. I didn't look into it too much. I just remember seeing a video of it. That was it. I just know nobody ever did it because it didn't really save a whole lot of time. That sucks, Vlad. Zeldas are such a good game. I'd have to do it. Exactly, guess. That's what's crazy. Is it just recently got found. There's a Taz being worked on right now by Quoooo, one of the racers right now, and Tompa, which did the last Taz. They're both working on a Taz right now, and while in the middle of the Taz, they found out that you could ocarina glitch in Dark Hyrule Castle, the very last dungeon. And then after they found out that you could do that, we all started looking for different areas you could do an ocarina glitch in that situation. Because how it was set up was you would... Ooh, and Toads unfortunately gets hit by the P-hat, so he's going to have to waste a little bit of time there with the switches. But we found out that you could actually ocarina glitch off of a Dark Nut Death in Dark Hyrule Castle. So we ended up looking around to see if we could find other ways where we could ocarina glitch off of something like that. And Toads found that you could actually ocarina glitch off that key spawn. So it's a 1-frame trick of a key just spawning. So there's really no visual cue to it. You just have to pretty much either go for it or not. You can pause buffer, but it's not worth it. It's one of those glitches you try. If you don't get, you don't get. But yeah, it got found, I think, just a little bit before this tournament started. It's the hardest ocarina glitch that we currently have in RTA. Vlad, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Zelda 1. I've tried to play it so many times, but it's such a confusing game. It doesn't really give you a whole lot of information about what you need to do and stuff like that. I've always had to follow a guide to beat Zelda 1 and Zelda 2, and it's not that Zelda 1's a bad game, it's just all the other ones help you out a little bit more in where you're going. Alright, so unfortunately Quoooo didn't even go for the ocarina glitch there. Like I said, it's a frame-perfect glitch, and you really don't have any visual cue or anything. You just gotta cross your fingers and hope you get it. I agree. I think Zelda 2 is very underrated. I've always thought it's a really good game, but it's always been considered like one of the worst, and I think the main reason why is just because it wasn't the typical Zelda with hearts and stuff like that. You know, it actually had a health bar and magic bar and stuff like that. Oh, okay, thank goodness. Quoooo has a fairy, so... Ooh, I was scared there for a second. I wouldn't say TMC is underrated. I'd say TMC just doesn't get a whole lot of love because it was a handheld. TMC came out late in the Game Boy Advance's life, and it's a handheld, so it just didn't get a whole lot of love. Yeah, I know, but like I'm comparing it to all the other Zeldas thereafter as well. Right, Turtle? I was freaking out when I saw that he died right there, and I was like, oh no. And then he had a fairy. I said, I just got here not too long ago, so I didn't know if he actually had a bottled fairy or not, because he did not pick one up before Palace of Winds. He just went straight in. Yeah, Lat-X, oh yeah, absolutely. Lat-X is huge in his Game Boy. I know that. But I'm just saying, like, with Minish Cap, it is a handheld, and the handhelds aren't as popular as the console ones. And Minish Cap came out pretty late in the GBA's life. So I'm pretty sure the DS was actually out when Minish Cap came out. So it was, you know, it was a generation behind pretty much when it came out. So that's part of the reason why it wasn't too huge of a success too. He got, yeah, I figured that's what he did. when I saw that he didn't get one before Palace of Winds, but he had a fairy, I figured for flippers. So right here we got Georg. Toad's working on Georg. And the strategy here is to copy yourself and have a split, like a section between, a gap in between you and your copies, or when your copy's off by itself, so you can hit all the I formations that Georg opens up. Like Toad's just copied right there. You can hit every single I formation. You don't have to copy what Georg does. Then you just sit there and hit him multiple times. Even though it shows that you're hitting him, you only actually do damage, like I think the first 5 hits. After that, the rest of it is just looks like a hit, but it's not actually counting. So the whole goal is to not get hit either, because if you get hit or your clones get hit, you lose them and you have to re-clone yourself, which just wastes time. Then after you get rid of the red Georg, you get on the blue Georg, and a spin attack counts as 2 hits with a slash. The eyeball that blue Georg opens up takes 4 hits, so a double hit from a spin attack. And if you do your spin attack correctly, which is just letting go of it at the right time, you can hit the blue Georg's eyeball twice with your spin attack, and that'll instantly kill him. So a perfect Georg looks amazing, because you never lose your clones. You just instantly kill the red Georg and the blue Georg. It's a really sexy fight. Toads had a pretty good one there. He got trolled a little bit by the green Georgs and lost his clones. And he missed a spin attack or 2 on the blue Georg, but all in all, a good fight. So now that we have finished up Palace of Winds, Toad's heading into Dark Hyrule Castle. Well, I guess just the castle at this point in time. To fuse the sword one more time, add the last element to it, get the 4 swords, and then he'll start the last dungeon in the game, Dark Hyrule Castle. And I can't believe that you don't like Link to the Past, man. Ryu, that's so crazy. Link to the Past is a staple of Zelda games. I don't know, I guess I can't say that though, because I hate Majora's Mask. I've always thought Majora's Mask is one of the worst games ever. Not just in the Zelda series, ever. So, and that's one of the most popular ones. So I guess I can't fault you too much for not liking A Link to the Past. So now that Toads has the 4 swords, he's going to go into a room and get the intro cutscene one more time, but 1 extra panel to it. And then after that, he's going to talk to Vaati, and then start Dark Hyrule Castle. Alright, let's see. Let's watch Quoooo fight Georg. Let's see how well he does. See if he can catch up to Toads a little bit. I think the only thing Majora's Mask did right was the mask stuff. I loved that. I really wish they'd bring that into like other games. I thought it was really cool how you would even like the mask that you didn't even transform, like just the bunny ears made you move faster. I thought that was really, really unique and cool. But overall, I hated the game. Alright, so that was a perfect red Georg. There's a good blue Georg right there. You got that double spin attack. Nice dodge by Quoooo. See, that's what I'm saying. Okay, right here, to anybody who's thinking about running this game or just casually playing it or what have you, right there, if you notice, Quoooo walked away from the eyeballs and to avoid getting hit. That might seem like a bad idea because you were walking away from it, but like I said, the first like 4 or 5 hits are the only ones that actually count. Every time you hit after that does nothing. So if you know you can get those 5 hits, like 5 or 6, 4, it's like 4 to 6 hits. If you know you can get those in, that's all that matters. Unfortunately, Quoooo got trolled by the green Georgs on the last blue Georg, so he had to get rid of his spin attack. But all in all, that was a great fight. I mean, that was almost perfect. It was just that one, the last blue Georg trolled him a little bit. Alright, let's see if Toads gets this. He does. So this right here is called cutscene walking. It can only happen a few times throughout the game, twice on any percent that I know of, but one of the times we actually save and quit around. You can do it hurdy-gurdy man as well. But right here, if you activate 2 text boxes at the same time, for example, the Ezlo text and that old man when he unpetrified him, what usually happens is you get the Ezlo text, you'd stand there, Ezlo would be blabbering on, and then when you unfreeze the old guy, you'd stand there and he'd be blabbering on. But if you hit him at the same time, you'll get the Ezlo text. After you get through that, you can walk through the old guy's text. It doesn't sound like a huge deal, but it does save a few. It does save like a second, maybe. I think it saves a little bit of time because you're not standing there talking to the old guy. You get to charge up your sword and unfreeze everybody else that's there. I agree with Quoooo. Hashtag Team Quoooo. Alright, let's see if Toads gets the cannon. The quick cannon. This has been something everybody's been messing up on this tournament so far. Oh, okay, there we go. So if you time it right, you can walk in, place a bomb, pick up a bomb, throw it, and hit the cannonballs back. So you can kill all 4 cannons at the exact same time. It's just quicker to do it that way, to kill the cannons. It's just quicker overall. Plus it skips an Ezlo text, which that's the main time save, is the Ezlo text. I agree, Ryu. When I had a TMC world record, my life disappeared. It was horrible. That's why I stopped running the game. And that's right. I just shamelessly shouted myself out. Former world record holder. I don't care. So right here, Toads is running out of the castle and going back in. The reason why is he's about to Ocarina glitch and get a key. If he doesn't walk out of the castle, it'll start him back where he unfroze those people, and then he'd have to Ocarina glitch and all this other crap to get back to where he is. So it's just quicker to run out of the castle right there, so when he saves and quits, it puts him right back at the front of the castle. What, Ryu? Please, dude. Thank you, guest. I agree with VB. Fire Turtle is definitely future world record holder. Hey, what's up, King Axel 2015? How are you doing, man? See, if you're watching Quoooo right now, he didn't get the cutscene walking, so he actually had to stand there and fuss about with them talking. Whereas Toads, he got the cutscene walking, so he got to go just a little bit quicker because he didn't have to stand there for 2 different texts. Yes, I was the one that had the worst run ever at GDQ. I advise people never to watch that run all the time. It was a horrible run. I had been on like an 8-month hiatus from the game. Came back from it, did maybe 6 runs. My time wasn't too bad. I got rid of most of the rust. The big issue is when I was at GDQ, it's totally different than just streaming at home. Plus I had nobody there commentating. So it was me trying to think of anything to talk about because how quiet it was, and I was in my head the entire time. So it was a bad run. So this right here is the last Ocarina glitch that Toads is doing. And this, like I said, each one of them is unique in its own way. And this one, for example, actually allows us to jump over doors, which helps us skip quite a bit of the dungeon. Oh, Toad's going to get hit by that ball. Yep. Taking some damage. Oh, my bad, VB. So, unfortunately, Quoooo missed out on the quick cannon kill, so he's going to have to talk to Eslo and do the slow cannon kill. So far, Toads' DHC has been quite a bit better than Quoo's, which isn't good, because Quoo's already about 3 minutes behind. Oh, there's a little time loss, though. Toads missed the gate right there. Right there, since the Ocarina Glitch is still active, when you enter the room, you have to roll, or you can't use the Rocks Cave. And then right there, when you jump up and hit that fence, usually you would flip under it and drop down. But since the Ocarina Glitch is active, you actually have to roll to be able to get down below. That's one of the weird things the Ocarina Glitch does. And that Black Dark Nut, unfortunately, Toads messed the quick kill with that. You can actually roll into it and attack him from an his front right angle, the front left on the screen. And you can actually, every time you hit him, it'll pin him up against the door and give you time to just hit him again. So you can actually do 7 hits in a row and just lock him in place right there. Toads messed it up a little bit. First he hit him in the shield, then he got a few hits in, then he just messed it up. All in all, it wasn't too bad of a fight. Lost a little bit of time. Yeah, Tompa was there too, but Tompa's never. I don't think Tompa's ever done the game RTA, and he did a Taz, but that was so long ago, so he forgot most of the stuff that he really know about TMC. I mean, I'm not really blaming anybody. Everybody there that helped me was awesome. It's just nobody that was active in the TMC community was there, so I was just making a fool of myself by trying to talk about anything I could. Quoooo doesn't have sportsmanship. Look at his flare. He's getting abused by a bunch of cuckoos. So Toads is having to pick up a little bit of health here. Which that's another way that Quoooo might just be able to catch up. Oh, and he got a mystery shell. I'm looking at any little tiny thing right now that's just costing Toads a little bit of time. Team Quoooo, man. He's got to catch up. He's actually not too far behind. All he's got left to do is this Ocarina Glitch. Get to the doors. A few rooms. Key. Save and quit. I believe in him. Plus, we got the worst boss in the game, giant troll that is Vaati, so Toads should be able to handle him well. I mean, Toads is an experienced runner. He's the current world record holder of both 100 and 80%, so he should be fine on Vaati, but it's Vaati. You never really know. I hate you, Vlad. I want to make a joke so bad, but I'm trying to keep the stream PG. And Toads just had an insane triple dark nut. Insane. So RTA, that's one of the best triple dark nuts you can really get. Oh, unfortunately Quoooo got a mystery shell too, so that cancels out from the mysterious shell that Toads just got. Come on, game. Team Quoooo. Quit wasting time. And unfortunately, Quoooo messed up the strat too with the Dark Nut. Missed it by 1 hit, but charged anyway, so he got a pretty quick kill there. Just a little bit of time lost. So Toads right now is on Vadi 1. There's 3 phases of Vadi. I can't remember the names of them to save my life, because I've never cared to remember. But, Vadi 1's pretty easy. He can troll pretty hard though, because he can teleport a lot and waste time. And sometimes he'll, right as you hit him, he'll teleport. And after you hit his eyeball that opens up right there, it actually starts to count like a timer of how long you can actually sit there and hit him for. So if you hit him, it'll start that timer, and then he'll just teleport away. So all the timer just, you know, all the time just goes away while you're sitting there waiting for him to come back. Out of all the phases, Vadi 1's second worst. Right here is the worst. Vadi 2, control, and troll, and troll. There's former world record holder. This was years ago, back when the world record was like 209, I think was his time. And he actually had beat MB to get the world record. And oh, see, this is one example I made about getting trolled. With Vadi 2, you want to clone a certain way. For some reason, if you clone in a certain direction, your clones have a higher % chance of hitting the eyeballs. Sometimes you will just do what Toads is doing. Just sit there and swing, obviously hitting the eyeballs, but they're not counting. But there's actually SD2 was his name. He got like a 209 something, and he actually beat MB for the world record. But he actually has a video, and Vadi 2, you need arrows to shoot Vadi's eyeballs, and he actually ran out of arrows, and the only ways to get arrows in this fight is those purple things that Vadi 2 shoots out. Yeah, Vadi 2 never shot those purple things out. So SD2 sat there for like 5 minutes waiting for Vadi 2 to do that. So, and Toad's got an extra cycle, so that's good for hashtag Team Quoooo. And the eyeballs in Vadi 2 are always going to be in different locations. They're never going to be the same. The very first, when you first enter the room, it's the bottom 4. It's always the bottom 4. After that, it's going to change. But since it was just the bottom 4, it won't be the bottom 4. It'll be left, up, or right. And it's always in a different location every single time. Same with Mazal. The pillars, it's never the exact same pillar. That's just how this game works. Oh, Quoo's getting a really nice Dark Nut fight too. Oh, this last one's just trolling him. Come on. Oh, come on, this last Dark Nut. He had such a good fight too. Oh, I'm crying over here. Quoooo had an insane Dark Nut fight starting off, and then that last one just kept on trolling. He just could not get it down. Alright, so now Toads is on his way to Vadi 3. Which is the last form of Vadi. Takes about maybe 2 minutes to do. And Quoo's starting Vadi 1. Can we get some hashtag Team Quoo's up in the chat, please? He needs all of our support. He needs all of our love. Oh, and Quoooo unfortunately gets set on fire. That's just a waste of time, because you're going to sit there and run around, wait for the fire to go out. You can actually put the fire out a little bit quicker the more you just spam buttons. So that's why you saw Quoooo just kind of moving all over the place, and he was probably mashing A and B. The more button inputs, the faster the fire goes out. Mongo meat. It's picking the right team. Picking zebra cakes. Alright, so here's Vadi 3. He can troll a little bit too. Right there is with that arm attack. That's what you don't want him to do. Pretty much what you want him to do is to plunge his arm into the ground. Sometimes he can just stand there like he was doing. Sometimes he'll do it at the attack. What you want to do is plunge his arm in the ground so you can flip it up, and, so you can pop it out of the ground with a cane. Then you have to go inside of it and destroy the eyeball with like the one that's actually a little bit lit up. It's got a moving eye. Second arm, you actually need the lantern to actually be able to see. I mean, you can go without the lantern, but you're just going to be running around blind trying to find it. And the last phase here, it's actually got an RNG manipulation to it. If your physical body is always close enough to Vadi, he will always do the blue ball attack, which is what you want him to do. You don't want him to do that lightning ball attack that he just did with Toads. Toads unfortunately, he got a bad cycle right there. Usually, Vadi doesn't bounce away too much, plus Toads is a little too slow. You want to go straight to the portals right away after you destroy the last arm. That allows you to hurry up and copy yourself and follow Vadi. Toads is a little slow, and Vadi got a little too far away, so you couldn't get the RNG manipulation right at the start. And Toads right on the edge. Ooh, nice save, Toads. And we get a 156.30 from Toads, which that's almost 4 minutes behind his PB. Hashtag Toads bad. No, I love you, Toads. It was a good run, man. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I didn't get to see all of it, but the little bit I did get to see, I mean, you didn't do too bad. I agree with Fire Turtle there, Toads. You gotta pick up your game, man. MB's coming at you. He's coming for you. So is Fire Turtle. Don't let him play there. He's making you focus on MB so you can just slide in and take that world record. 158.47, I had to look it up. Alright, unfortunately for Quoooo, he's not going to be able to PB. His PB is 158.47. After you kill Vadi 2, it takes 3 minutes on a good Vadi 3, so Quoooo can still get sub 2 here. I'm just trash talking. I don't even care. I'm not part of this tournament, so I get to trash talk all I want. Because nobody can beat me. Oh, that sucks, Toads. And I was actually talking about that last time I was commentating. I think it was actually Quoooo, too. It was Quoooo and Kitty. And one of them actually tossed the rock towards the mushroom. And I said how I don't like doing that because you can actually get the bug from that rock. And if you throw it up, you have a chance of actually still being able to pull the mushroom all the distance that you need and throwing yourself across before the bug gets you. It's little tiny things like that. Aw, Toads, don't go there. Guys, can we get some frowny faces? Toads is just slinging mud at TMC right now. See, right here, here's another thing that Vadi can do to troll. He can sit right on top of the portal. So it's hard for you to maneuver around, and then after you go into Minish, you pop out right in front of the Minish portal, so you'll instantly take a hit and bounce around. Unfortunately, Quoo's not going to get the highly sought after sub 2. I mean, he's already got it. Like I said, his PB is 158.47, but he's not getting it this run. Alright, that's one hit. You gotta get 3 hits back onto the body here. Numero dos. Oh, that was slick. And we get a 2 minute, or 2 hour, yeah, 2 minute, that'd be sexy. We get a 2 hour and 36-second run from Quoooo. Not too bad of a run. Only 4 minutes difference between the guys. That's not bad at all. Their PB difference is... I said, what, he had 158? Yeah, so I mean, their PB difference is 6 minutes, so it's a 4 minute difference right there. That's not a bad run, or a bad race. Like I said, sadly I didn't get to see all of it, but... Alright, so that puts us, that puts Toads into the semifinals up against MB Rules. That drops Quoooo down into the losers bracket round 6. Our next match is going to be tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. It's going to be Wilzo HD versus Pedal Power Luigi. Then on the same day, tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern, it's going to be Yiddick or Kitty versus the Ijwal. And that's going to be Kitty versus Ijwal. That's going to be our losers round 4. And whoever wins that goes on to face the Wind Mask. And PPL Toast and Wilzo, that's going to be our losers round 5. Whoever wins that goes on to fight Quoooo, preferably in a fist fight. I have no. That's how I say it, Yiddick. It makes sense to me because I mean, why? I mean, unless it's the Y makes it weird. It's gonna be Yiddick, okay? I understand it's Kitty backwards, but it's Yiddick. All right, so you guys who are still here, if you're still on the, if you're not watching from multi-Twitch or anything like that, if you're on the Speed Gaming Twitch, if you scroll down, look underneath the stream there, you will see all kinds of stuff there. There's, of course, the Minish Cap 80% tournament, the Blaster Master tournament, the SNES Superstars that already happened, but there's the VOD links there if you guys want to go watch those. You can watch the Speed Gaming's past broadcasts on the YouTube channel. We've got Metroid Fusion tournament, which actually started today. Donkey Kong Country 80% tournament, or Donkey Kong Country 2 80% tournament. This begins on the 3rd. So I'm assuming they're still accepting people. So if you guys want to race some Donkey Kong Country 2 80%, that's available. There's the Super Metroid Double Ante Bingo tournament that starts on September the 2nd. Metroid Prime 80% tournament that started on the 1st. You guys got that to watch. You got the Best of NES, which is coming up, which they're still accepting people as well. It's racing 20 random games. It actually looks pretty cool. Even if you don't want to actually sign up for that, you can still do the races. I'm assuming it's going to take place on IRC, so you can still just join the channels and race without actually being part of Best NES if you guys want to do that. You got the Amazon.com referral link, throwing that out there. You got the 46 Robot Masters tournament that is starting on the 24th. And you got Speed Gaming Show's Twitter. So there's a whole bunch of stuff for you guys to watch or watch in the future. So, you know, keep your eyes open for all that stuff coming out or that's currently going on. I don't know when the next race for Metroid Prime or Metroid Fusion is going to be, but those are currently happening. So you guys got a lot to watch. And like I said, our next race is going to be tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. Sadly, I got in here a little late, but it was awesome commentating for the little bit I did, so you guys have a good day.